Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. Look, this is really going to be focused mainly for emphasis to the people who are in Action Taker Success Group. And I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, my little boy's been sick for 2 days now, coughing, and I am going to cough in this presentation. And if I do, I'm not going to be editing it out because if I do, I'll never get through it. I can go ahead and tell you, it'll be nothing but a bunch of edits is all it's going to be. So you're just going to have to bear with me this time, okay? This is going to be about two specific things. Number one is going to be glue. I'm going to call it glue because, to be honest, that's what you're trying to create between you and the person who's looking at your business. Now, the strongest way to do that is video formats. Okay. Now, if you've already connected with someone in another business prior or something, and that's part of your list, and there's a difference between your list and your Facebook in the same groups as you, constantly asking downline who is really connected to you. Okay, that person and you have glue. It's that glue that you have together. It's that loyalty. You know what I'm talking about? A certain amount of loyalty from business to business. They stay right with you. I'll tell you somebody who's very much that way. She's not online right now. It's okay. I'll just keep going. There's a lady who's, every time a new business comes out, and I do not do a lot of different businesses, and she sees that I'm promoting it. She's the very first one often to ask for my link. All right, trying to drink something. Keep my throat from coughing so much. Okay, so we're going to be talking about glue, and I'm going to show you a couple of strategies that I do. And I'm also giving you the ability to change and alter your landing pages and your sales page. Okay, because it's real important that these people connect with you. Now, understand, if you really want to know the truth, y'all, it is so much prettier for me to take this landing page, I'm sorry, sales page, and take this video out, and take this writing out, and take all this out, and just have these three pretty little buttons right here: enroll, continue, and connect with us. Right? That's the pretty picture. Also, to understand, I can make it a whole lot cleaner looking than it is, and it's not bad. What I'm trying to do is juggle between being an attractive, clean page, professional looking page, putting everything that needs to be put there, and you getting results. Because, y'all, there is a difference between results and just being a pretty page that people look at and say, oh, ain't that pretty, and don't go no farther. Okay? Now, I am going to show you a couple things, y'all. First of all, this up here, these are actually my landing pages. I'm sorry, sales page 1, sales page 2, sales page 3, sales page 4, and I've got one up here for 5 right here. Okay? Those are basically the entire funnel I've created, right? And then I've got a whole bunch of landing pages in between. And plus, I'm still making them on a regular basis. Um, okay. If I was you, if if you really want to get someone to connect with you, video format is the best way to do it. Now, I don't like for every one of my landing pages to have video format because I want to give people options. So I do put things, and they try to stand out. Saturday morning cartoons. I hadn't even posted in the Facebook group. If people are going through and seeing it, they'll see it. Motocross racer, same way. I'm trying to stand out as best I can with what I'm actually putting out there as far as the normal pages. Now, I would suggest the Plants vs. Zombies. I had two versions of the video. One was a shorter version, and it was really a good version. But the problem was, it didn't really make much sense as to why I had it there. When you watched it, you enjoyed it, and you kind of got the big thing then. So I went back to the extended, longer version because I talked about at the beginning why, and there's two reasons why I did this page is what I was talking about in the video. So anyhow, when it was all said and done, it's a good video. You know what I'm saying? It's really a pretty good video, and you can tell I'm being sincere. That sincerity is what people are going to connect with. Okay? Now, why landing pages which have you talking and someone saying something sincere, there's a little golden rule you need to stick with. You don't never tell them what the name of the business is. You don't never want them to know what the business is. The reason why is people will assume they know what something is when they don't. Okay, if you don't believe me, look at Amway, dude. You know what I'm saying? Amway had such a bad taste in everybody's mouth because of the fact that, it was from the 50s, some soap companies, blah blah blah. And so people, if they knew it was Amway, right, if they heard the word Amway, they would shut their, the eyes. They don't even want to hear about it. Yet when they would go to the presentations and then hear about it and what it actually was, people were all excited about it, and then they tell them it's Amway at the end. I can tell you, you don't want that assumption at all, because sometimes people hear a name and just assume they know what it is and they have no clue. My opinion, don't ever let the cat out the bag. You want to know what this is, you're going to have to go through the landing page to get there. That video at the beginning is the glue that's going to start connecting them to the funnel. And in my case, I always put my videos in there, so it's going to be connecting them to me. You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all aren't ready to do that yet. Okay? So for me, I'm trying to mimic the best I can here what is my own sales pages that work and landing pages that work with the things that I do, because I get a real high ratio. And I can honestly tell you, I would probably say in Traffic Hurricane, one of the highest ratios of conversions. And not only did I do it here, I did it in Traffic Monsoon too, also, y'all. Just to let you know, I had 141 active members. I only sponsored 400 people. That is a hell of a ratio. Why was that working like that? It's glue. It's the glue that I'm telling you about. Okay, so that's why it's so important. Why does my funnel look different? Because to be honest, y'all, I want this to be connecting with people. Freedom. I want them to connect with people. I put my video down here, my person down here, me. I don't normally do that, to be honest. And I may go back and change it, because I have learned sometimes people observe that little corner the whole time and doesn't watch the big picture. Sometimes video is better when it's not that way. But sometimes I like for them to connect with me. So I do a little bit of both. And I post them on YouTube and see which one gets better reviews. So, I do a little bit of both. As far as this goes, every one of my landing pages, sales pages, like I said, let me see if I can't find mine for Traffic Hurricane. Traffic Hurricane for members. Trying to find my own version here. I'm going to show you two things. Okay, Traffic Hurricane KSP. This is going to be my own version, and this is my sales page. Okay, and hopefully the video will pop up. It sucks being sick. I'm not real sick. My little boy was. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Now, to let you know, this is the funnel I ran that got me free from a job, to be honest, for Powell Lead Systems. It looked almost identical to this. The only thing different that I really did is I updated the banner. I learned how to use Canva a little better. But I want you to watch this funnel, y'all. Okay, first of all, it looks neat as I could get it, but y'all, I'm doing two things in this funnel that's very severe. Okay, I am gluing me all over this page. Look at this, my free training page, my YouTube channel. There is me and my little boy. This is my Facebook group. This is friending me on Facebook. This is me in a presentation. That was me in video in the landing page before they came here. There's no part of this that's not connected to me directly. Here's my phone number. Here's my my email for them to connect with me at. This is the information to make sure that they get in touch. Okay, I could have put, I couldn't put your name here inside of your funnel. I could not put your Facebook directly, Shawn Powell Facebook in your funnel. I could not. I can't do it. So I'm trying to juggle, because this is the glue that you need to people connect with you. What people don't realize is, if you hammer and hammer and hammer At number one, traffic hurricane. Sign up. It's free to do. Hit get started here above. We'll get you going and friend me on Facebook. Y'all, this is the glue that you need. Period. Okay? That's the glue that you need. So, look at all the clutter I've got. But y'all, you don't think that this don't convert? It converts like crazy. So here I am trying to make a really clean professional presentation. And I could take this out. I could take the words out, y'all. I could take this video out. And I have enroll now in Traffic Hurricane and have continue and then connect with us. That's the best I can do. In the video formats, I'm telling them to do everything. So I want to enroll now here. Because y'all, I'm going to tell you what, you've got to really make it simple and keep hammering it at them for them to do it. You got to. And don't stop until they do it. I keep saying that, y'all, because it's very important. Are ready to start? Red letters. Enroll now. I'm not even going to keep it clear because I don't want people to bypass it. It's that important. It's the purpose of the video. It's the purpose of the page. Enroll now. Watch video and hit continue. Okay? Continue is going to take them to Power Lead Systems 2. The reason I put this up here, y'all, is because I want people to know that if they only want Traffic Hurricane, that is fun. Okay? Why is that so fun? I have women and seniors in particular who didn't give a damn about Power Lead Systems. And I can tell you that later on, they told me that if they had to do Power Lead Systems, they wouldn't have done the business. And these women came in here at over 100 ad packs. And that would not have been shooting myself in the foot. That would have been sawing my leg off. Okay? That again is why I've got it sitting right here. And I'm not even going to have it in the white letters. I want it to jump out at the screen. I want to do everything it can. And you know what? I'm thinking of redoing the video again, taking this out down here, and literally just preach to people. You know, I'm going to tell them the importance of everything. I'm even going to show them how to do ad packs this time. And then I'll take out the, I'll tell them the importance of if they want to do just Traffic Hurricane by itself. Okay. The reason why is I want them to love their business. I don't want any roadblocks at all. I don't want them to feel like they got to jump through Power Lead Systems to get there. Now, because we are in the Facebook group, we are going to be showing diamonds from Power Lead Systems and things of that nature, y'all. Where's a diamond at? Here's a diamond right here, right? Here is a gold member, gold member, gold member. You know, I mean, you can look down here, gold member. I get a bunch of gold members and diamonds, right? So I'm going to keep motivating people. I'm going to be showing things like this. I'm going to be showing, 56 commissions I've made. I'm going to show 100. Where's it at? Here's 100 commissions I've made, you know, into Traffic Hurricane. I'm going to do everything I can to motivate people. And people like Shawn Lynch, and you got Keith, and you got Solomon, and you're going to have some more people that's going to pick up to this. And the fact that I'm teaching people the importance of posting in the Facebook group is going to help everybody. And because I'm teaching it, they are going to do it as well. Okay? When something is beautiful, as far as I'm concerned, is when you have an action taker success group. And then the brand new person I just welcome in has seen all this huge welcome and, you know, crazy stuff that I'm putting stupid pictures of and stuff like that, you know. They already feel like it's something special in the first place because I told them how important it was. I gave them those rose-colored glasses to get here. Now, because they're here, they get to see that I was right. What happens is, it's contagious. I can bring in somebody else 2 hours later and watch that person get down there and say, welcome to the group, and smiley face and all that stuff, right? It's because it's contagious. And it's one of the best things you can do is when your next generation and your next generation. And if everybody does that, y'all, it gets to a point where we got 20 welcomes down here, and it's a beautiful thing. Now, I don't know if you know or not, but we've grown about 30 new people in 2 days. My Traffic my Action Taker Success Group, just to give you a little history, y'all. I was averaging 30 people a day, while it was Traffic Monsoon Action Takers. Okay. Now what happened was Traffic Monsoon hit this huge roadblock and they took the site down. I cannot have Traffic Monsoon sitting there with a name title like that. Okay? It's dead. It was dead. People love the business, but I can't keep it that way. So I changed it to a universal name, Action Taker Success Group. Okay? Let me get up there so people can see it. I'm sure the RN here is probably already looking at it. We got 4 more new members. That's cool. Okay. And Action Taker Success Group, I renamed it. I loved the name Traffic Monsoon Action Takers. It just smooth. It scrolled off. It was a beautiful name. But I don't care. This has to be a universal name, so that if something happens ever in your businesses, you don't lose that brand. So that's why I've got Action Takers as the name. And to be honest, I don't think some people like me changing the name. I think some people felt like I was giving up on the business that they still loved. And to be honest, I didn't give up on on anything. Excuse me. I had to do what I had to do. To be honest, I shouldn't have never named it that in the first place. So that's why it is what it is. But it slowed down growth severely, right? Had a lot of hurt puppies from where the business did its had this thing happen. So now we got something again. I'm really focusing all my attention to Action Taker Success Group. Planet Millionaire, Frank Collaborator, he's in this also, I'm saying, into this Facebook group, and you're going to see him posting at times and things of that nature. Now, he's got his own group. It's called Planet Millionaire. I used to put all my people in there. I would welcome them in both. And in time, I probably still will. The problem is, Frank likes to do other businesses. I don't like to bring in new businesses. And that's his choice. I'm not knocking him for that. That's fine. You don't need a new business every 2 months or a month and a half. Okay? That's my opinion. You want to get really good at something? Then focus at what you're doing and love that business, dude. And you're going to become a beacon for it. I don't know if y'all been on YouTube lately, but look at me on page 1 and page 2. Dude, I'm going to tell you, you can't scroll an inch without seeing me up there. Okay? I put the work in. I love what I'm doing, and I could do it every day long, all day long inside of YouTube, because I believe in what I do and I believe in the business. Okay? Why in the hell would I start another business? It just wouldn't make sense. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And why would I want you to jump boat and focus on something else and take your attention off of what you're doing? It's not. So, with that being said, if I welcome people into Planet Millionaire, and I'm not knocking that at all, if they're doing other things, it confuses them. It confuses the people coming through. And I lost 2 people to another business that he was working in there out of the confusion. And I had nothing to do with that business. Now, you could say it's my fault because I didn't do the business. But to be honest, it's not my fault. I'm focusing at what I'm doing now. That was for Traffic Hurricane. I'm not going to welcome people into there. Now, when that clears up, and hopefully they won't, and I'm focusing on the Traffic Hurricane, because I think Frank, just like I am, I think he loves the business, to be honest. I think he sees it now. In my opinion, when that clears up and I don't have any more of the other businesses showing, I can welcome him into both businesses. But until then, Action Taker Success Group is going to get 100% of my attention. It may keep it all the time. It may not have any need going over there, because if I've got Keith, and if I got Solomon, I got these new generation of people. I got Shawn Lynch, Bill Murdoch. People is constantly posting every day. I've got a couple of people in here. There you go, Devin. One of the cool things about Devin's always been really laid back. He's a good guy. I remember talking to him on the phone. I think we talked maybe twice. He's from Canada, and but he's really motivated now. I would love to see Devin wake up and just start coming to a really serious poster in the group. I love seeing him bringing some people in here. Congratulated him for getting his diamond. One of his diamonds in the Power Lead systems, because I get emails also let me know he gets diamonds, things of that nature. Okay, That's the objective. Why? Because I want people to appreciate where they're at. I want people to be able to see the big picture here. That's also why this video is me welcoming them, showing them how to get banners, how to get set up, get a free business so they can get started, how to purchase ad packs. All that stuff is right here in this because I want them to you to succeed. And if that can help them right by itself, then all you really got to do is, hey, y'all, look, welcome such and such to the business. Look, watch the video up here at the top. If you have any questions, let us know. Something as simple as that can keep everything going. Okay, let me get back on track. I don't make this video crazy, stupid long. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I mod. This is the Yellow Brick Road. Okay, this was before I built my own funnel. I felt like it was a really good page that he did a really excellent job. Mark Crosby did. It does not have Traffic Hurricane in it. It has FutureNet in the front end. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It sucks. FutureNet sucks. This page is great. The business sucks. Okay. Out of 40 members I sponsored, 2 of them went active, and both of them had the hardest time even getting an ad pack at all and getting approved. Frank Calabro contacted me. He had like 220 or 200 ad packs in it. He ain't getting nothing from it. He's getting no leads whatsoever. It's like it just doesn't work. It just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. People don't get it. They're not, And while this is taking place, I was getting littered. My emails of Traffic Hurricane commissions, and I wasn't even promoting it. These were my downline from 5 months ago that were excited about it and was starting to buy left and right these ad packs. And I'm like, man, I'm like the dumbest person in the world to sit here and try to bring FutureNet members. And I had sponsored 40 of them in 9 days into the business. This wasn't even my list. This was cold leads. Like, I love getting cold leads on Facebook with a free front end business, right? So, what did I do though? Because I wanted people to connect with me in a funnel that really is an excellent funnel. If you look right here, a couple of issues I thought Mark Crosby had. Number one, it has Excess Elite in it. Well, his Excess Elite is not even up here showing. Even when it's through the pages, it just it wasn't there. It's a little button up here at the top. There's a link basically, and it said Profit Maximizer. Nobody has a clue to what it was. So I came down here and I added check out the bonus section. I made my button right here and I put in this information right here. And watch this, y'all. Power Lead Systems is the way I became free from a job. I averaged 900, 1100 a week with PLS alone. It to me is simply a must-have. Excess Elite, I have made as much as 40K, 40,000 in 30 days with. Anyone looking for real life changes, these 2 businesses are the answer. Watch and take these 2 businesses seriously. And I put my picture here and I put this. Why did I do that? Because and here, connect with me and see my personal funnel here. Must see, freedom, and I put this right here. Well, first of all, it matches perfectly with all of this, right? Because it was built in Power Lead Systems. Why would I put that here? Right at the very top. Because number one, I want this to get Excess Elite sales. That's what I wanted with this funnel. Power Lead Systems and Excess Elite, because I don't give a damn about FutureNet. So that's what I was focusing at. Secondly, I wanted them to connect with me right from the get-go. And if you go down here, I put it button here again. And if you go here, these people here had this. I wanted to put me in here. I need to be shown in here also because I want people to connect with me. So I showed $40,000 in 30 days and 1682. I actually made 1822 that same week. I took the picture early. For Power Lead Systems, just like everybody else. And down here on the bottom, Profit Maximizer, I made it orange because I wanted to stand out, like you can't believe. So this is what I'm looking at right here. How much modding? It didn't take a lot to do it, to be honest. It's really, really simple. So why am I telling you this? Because here is my own personal funnel that I'm running, and it's almost identical to what you have, except it has friend me on Facebook. Okay, I might even put Shawn Powell Facebook or something like that. Okay, in my opinion, I think some of y'all would want to do this. Okay? The reason why is because that's some of the glue in the first place. This is the same video as before. There's no difference. I've just clicked it. So, if you want to know how to do this, I have no problem for you modding whatever pages that you have. It's really, really simple, okay? So what you would do is you're going to first go to websites. You're going to go to web pages. You're going to go to my web pages. And because you have a share code, yours is going to be down here somewhere. It's going to be down in this part, right? Look for sales page 1 and pick a landing page that you like, okay? Now, if you wanted to put a video of you talking in it, that's no problem, y'all. That's absolutely no problem. It's easy to do. But I would suggest picking whichever landing page that you like the most, and then it's already been built for you. All you've got to do now is swap out the little code for for the video, and then so let me show you an example right here. Let's see, sales page 1. Okay, yours is further down. May not have all this words right here because I'm the creator, but nevertheless, you'll see what I'm talking about. You would go to copy, and here it is. It'll say copy of. Rename it so you know it's your version of it. Now, this is sales page. Now, I don't want to have a subdomain going to a sales page. I want my subdomain to go to a landing page. So you would copy 2 pages, okay? You would copy this one, and let's say if I did zombies, Plants vs. Zombies with video, I would copy that one. And to be honest, you've already got the 2 pages now, right? Sitting here. What would you do? You would go to edit, and let's go to edit on Plants vs. Zombies first. I am going to take the time to show you this. Rename this to whatever you want to call it. It says take time to go play is what's at the top of the page. You can change that. Go ahead and put you in a brand new subdomain, whatever that is, or you can pick one from the other. Let's go to test. I got one that's for test up here. Okay, yeah, let's go test 2. That's going to work for that. And let's see, I've got the Traffic Hurricane PLS emails. I've got this going to this page here. Okay, what I want to do now is go to copy of, because remember that's what it was called. Let's see if I can't find copy of. Okay, so we got copy of TH. This is landing page going to sales page 1, because that's my copy of it, right? Whatever you name it, there you go. Bam. Okay. Now, if I want to change the video in here, I want you to watch this, y'all. You go to the iframe itself. You just click on it. It's the easiest way to do it. Leave everything else alone. Leave everything else alone. You would come here after embedded, you see this / and the question mark. You would take that, right click, or just smash backspace, and you would delete that. Okay, and you need that code already. You're going to have that code already. If you don't know how to do that, you would go to videos under wherever you put your video at. Doesn't matter what it is. And let's see, let's do this one here. Okay. Now, to be honest, you can't see this, but at the very top of the page, it's sitting right here. I can already see that. The code itself is 11 digits. If you needed to come down here and get it, you're not going to be able to copy just that part. You'll have to go to embed, and here it is. You would copy this right here. Okay, so I'm actually doing it just like I would be, if it was you. You'll come over here, and you are going to delete this and put in your brand new pretty picture video of you talking, and then save. That's all you got to do, y'all. There's nothing else that you need to do here. If you wanted to put your name down here, something like that, that's fine. That's entirely up to you. If you want to put a little counter down here, that's fine. Also, I've got videos for that. Look it up on YouTube. Okay, so that's going to go to save now. Not going to watch it yet. Not worried about it. I know it's done right. Now we're going to go to web pages again. Here's the other page that you copied, right? This is going to be sales page 1. So we're going to go to edit. You'll go down here to edit text. Now, what are we going to do now? We are going to change this. Okay, don't need to do that part. Okay, we're going to change this. Go to image. So you just click on it and say image properties, browse server. Now I've actually already got this button here. It's under my library. I've got a bunch of buttons, y'all. Let's see here. Connect with us. Friend me on Facebook. Shawn's banners. Shawn's YouTube channel. Make sure I don't have any other buttons. Okay. So it's probably going to say friend me on Facebook. Okay. We'll go with that. Okay. So it's going to say friend me to Facebook. All right. And bam. Okay. Now let's make sure it goes to where it's supposed to go. And all you got to do, y'all, is you'll go to your Facebook page, you know, whatever that is. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do it because I'm going to do it right. Okay, so I'm going to click up here at the top of this URL. As soon as you go to your home page, just smash this right here. I know you can't see it, but you can see where I'm copying it. Just copy that entire link. We'll come down here. Okay, now, two things is pretty important at this time. Gonna paste this right here. If you're brand new to PLS, notice it's got an S in here. It's real important, right? Delete this part. Now, you would just pull this down and make sure you got the one with the S in it. And you'd mash OK. And y'all, it's done. It is that simple. Now they got something that's going to connect you directly on Facebook. They're going to friend you on Facebook. And the next pages and everything is going to work just like it's supposed to. It's going to enroll. And it's going to go to the continue and everything because it's already pointing that way in the first place. Okay, so now I'm going to save. Now, let's go back to Plants vs. Zombies. I am going to test the link. And this is going to be the wrong video because I put the wrong one in. So just keep that in mind. Okay, that's another video that I made for for the funnel. So even though it looks like the same one, it's not. So okay, so let's go to Shawn. Shawn in here, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I use fake emails, put in here to make sure it works. MH92. There you go. And here we go. Friend me on Facebook. Here you are. All right. I would suggest leaving this in here because I'm gonna hit on a lot of things. I've got a lot of credibility, and I've got a pretty good story talking about me and my little boy, things of that nature. Whatever the video is that's gonna come in here, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna convert. I'm gonna do my darnest. So you want to do that. I would say keep this here also because of the fact that you want these people to enroll. If anything, you could go there and change that to friend me on Facebook or something like that. And then add a number 4 or something. You can do something like that, but make it work for you. Whatever you do, just make sure you put it in where it works for you. You can put your name up here if you want to know how I made these the buttons, and I'll show you this. And the reason I did friend me on Facebook is because if you need this button right here, I've already got it created. You know what I'm saying? So it's called the DA Button Factory. The Button Factory. It's all one word. .com. Okay, you would go there, and it's so easy to make. Let's see here. I'll show you how quick it is. Okay, make it all capital letters. Shawn Powell Facebook, and just click right here in the middle, and there you go. Okay, now one of the things I have learned that helps is I take screenshots of this button right here and this entire page. And the reason why is because I can see what color this is. I can see the text, the distance, because one little thing like that can make the biggest difference. And instead of me trying to figure out what did I do to make all these buttons with, I've already got a screenshot to show me what it looks like. Okay, so I would take a screenshot of this page and then save it so that I will always have the ability to go back to this if I ever needed to. Okay, so that's something I personally do. If you need to, I can send, I've got that picture also. So if you ask for it, I'll send it to you. And this will match your buttons 100%. 100%. And you can change it out to whatever you wanted to do. If I was you, after you have this put together, okay, and you've downloaded, I would make all the buttons that you think that you may need. Go ahead, it don't matter if you use them or not. Go ahead and type in, Shawn's Facebook group, or Shawn's Facebook page, or Shawn Powell's Facebook, or, friend me on Facebook, or however you do it. And if you're even thinking you may need that button, go ahead and do it now while you've already got it up and going. You see what I'm saying? That way it makes good sense. Okay. And y'all, I think this is it right here. But to me, it's very important that you get the glue between you and that person. Your emails, I think, should be really good. Your follow-up email, y'all, should be sincere. Nothing wrong with copying and pasting, but have a good, sincere email that you do to copy and to paste. And in that email, y'all, you need to be hammering away at Friend Me on Facebook. Friend Me on Facebook with the link, okay? And sign the bottom off with your name. I would put my phone number there. You put your Facebook account there if you like. If you're foreign, in other countries, and people may not be calling you a lot or something, that can be a possibility. Do whatever you got to do so people can connect to you. Maybe it's just a Facebook right by itself, and put the link back to your business in the follow-up email. I've seen many times that people, the only way they had back was from my follow-up email that they remembered and would kept that one so that they would be able to do that. So in my opinion, your follow-up email is the most important email that's going to go out. Your autoresponder email is great, but it's not going to be the same as one from you personally. You understand what I'm saying? So my opinion is something that you might want to think about. All right, y'all, this is it. I know it don't look like there's a whole lot of difference right here between this and the other, but Connect with Us is going to go to the entire Facebook group. I would highly suggest, if you can get where it says, friend me on Facebook, there's just no way I can put this in for everybody. It's not going to work. You're going to have to copy that page to do so. But as soon as you do this, y'all, everything else is going to work. There's your affiliate page, blah, blah, blah. Okay, just got a new lead. That's cool. All right, y'all. If you need anything, let me know. I would highly suggest, for the ones who wants to go to the next level, this does help. Doing things like this. If you wanted to put something like this worked okay with this. I don't know if all that crap, text right here would work inside that funnel. The one we've got right here. So, but you can try things, see if it works out. Like I said, y'all, I like it neat and pretty and clean and all. But if it's not going to give me signups, then the neat and pretty and clean's got to go. So I'm going to go with what works. And for me personally, traffic hurricane sign up, going to a get started here, which is what I've got now on that page, and then Power Lead Systems. I may actually go back and change these words to make new buttons just for that alone. And then, but you look how many buttons I've got up here, dude. I've got a lot of buttons on page one, and the page is glued together for me. So if I was going to duplicate this and put all that in here, it's not going to be too pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a whole lot of things going on this page, and it's going to lose the whole, flow of the page itself. So in my opinion, I'm trying this. Going to see if this works out and go from there. If I have to change things, then I will. I might go to 3 buttons up here at the top, try to make it as clean as I can, and it be kind of the same version of what I'm doing here. That may be where I go. But for right now, we're going to run with this and see how it works because, I've got enough call to actions everywhere up here to hopefully get people to go down the rabbit hole where it's supposed to. So anyhow, y'all, if you need anything, let me know. I'll be right here. I'll be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.